Hello, we are Kharkiv FUSILLI team and now we are going to tell you what we have been doing all this time since we saw each other. We haven't seen each other for a long time, so we have something to show. Kharkiv and Kharkiv region have been shelled daily since the beginning of the invasion. Since we saw each other, the armed forces of Ukraine have almost completely liberated Kharkiv region from the invaders. However, at the same time, food and agrarian problems only grew. Prices for products are rising catastrophically. Farmers are facing colossal problems. People are killed at least once a week in mined fields. At the same time, grocery stores continue to open in Kharkiv, fields are cultivated, and production is relocated. On the slide, you can see the feeding statistics. This year, we were able to sow only a little more than half of fields, but we did it. So, what are we doing right now in these conditions? We continue our analytical and consulting activities. It helps the authorities and, in fact, our Food Council in management and decision making. We are in constant contact with the military administration. Here it is necessary to explain that according to the law in regions of Ukraine, the main governing body in the military administration to which the city administration and our relevant authorities are subordinated. We see informational activity and hold point-to-point discussion regarding food problems and food sustainability in students and professional circles. Student groups are actively involved in the activities which are still creating ideas for their mini projects. In this way, we try to support the idea of the development of our living labs in the conditions of war. We are in the process of implementing an important project for the city and residents. We continue our academic activities, but about everything in turn. Continuing their analytical activities, our employees continued to form a catalog of agriculture enterprises, home farms, urban gardens, taking into account military changes. At this already almost final stage of work, the catalog consists of more than 250 pages of information, analytics, and business context. The catalog separates information by regions as well as by type of crops grown. Work is also underway to create online business maps. Active work is being carried out with the administration and the military administration on issues of urban food and volunteer support. Thanks to the efforts of the participants of our project, equipment for the reconstruction of the city, winter clothes, and more were delivered to the city from the USA. Representatives of the project during the summer period took part in both international, for example, Georgia, and local scientific and popular science events where they talked about the project. As you can see, unfortunately, all work in the current conditions is carried out online. But this also has positive aspects. We can attract a larger audience due to the accessibility of the event, at least we could before the power outages. In the addition to informational work, we receive feedback from students. They will reflect on ways to promote and implement the ideas of the project.
Зводить до певних медичних діагнозів.
The implementation project, everyone can become a farmer, creation of new food chains in the city of Kharkiv is perhaps the most valuable for us. School of Sociology of Horizon University within the framework of FUSILLI project with the assistance of United Nations Development Programme and with the financial support of the European Union within the framework of United Nations Peace, Restoration and Development Programme together with the NGO Greenlandia and Green for You. This project is for all the residents of Kharkiv city who during the hostilities, in particular the shellings of the city, remained deprived the opportunity to get to markets or shops. Therefore, the goal of our project is to consolidate the humanitarian efforts of Kharkiv farms as well as volunteers and those who are not indifferent in order to create a network of help for lonely elder people. First of all, this concerns not only targeted assistance, emergency humanitarian assistance, but also the potential opportunity to independently grow herbs and vegetables for future needs. We prepared 150 individual kits for growing tomatoes, cucumbers, and microgreen in the comfort of your home, and didn't forget to add instructions. We are going to deliver these kits in several ways. We will deliver them ourselves, transfer the excellent volunteer organizations work together with humanitarian aid and also distribute with the help of departments of Kharkiv City Council. Food City Council is also active. One of the important changes that can be identified in the process of food development in the city is the active dissemination of urban, urban agriculture ideas. Planted crops can now be found in almost every area of the city, which are supported by local residents and employees of city council. This initiative came and has been known since the Second World War, when such plantings in city were called Gardens of Victory or Victory Gardens. We're also active in academic activities, researching the food problems of the city during the war and spreading knowledge about this in academic circles, not only domestic but also international. And certainly, we are not going to stop. There are more projects ahead of us, more new ideas, and only victory. Thank you for your attention and see you soon.